A man from Nanaimo has come back from Afghanistan with a very special memento, a Nanaimo city flag. It is one of 3 that were sent over as a symbol of support for our troops, and this one flew at Camp Nathan Smith under the watchful eye of a volunteer from the harbor city, now home. CTV's Jet Bazzi has more.
Brian Bishop spent 3 years volunteering in Afghanistan with the Canadian Civilian Assistant Personnel. He worked hard to make life a bit more comfortable for the Canadian troops, fixing appliances, building furniture, and doing whatever he could to support his soldiers. He also took part in Operation Hometown and requested the City of Nanaimo to send him a flag.
I just thought it was a really cool thing. Like, it was very Canadian that all the troops and people that were there from all across Canada in that little camp had a little piece of their hometown there, and I just thought it was a whole bunch all right.
When the Nanaimo flag arrived, Bishop proudly raised it in Camp Nathan Smith in the heart of Kandahar City. It was an emotional day.
No, it was fantastic. It was a piece of home. It was, I was pretty emotional, you know. It was people in Nanaimo reminding us that we're not by ourselves out there, I guess. And that flag was put right out in front of our barracks where I stayed, and I looked at it every day.
The Nanaimo Military Museum also sent supportive encouragement overseas. Through Operation Nanaimo Gram, books were signed by the people of Nanaimo, and another flag was sent over to be signed by the troops.
And so the flag really was a symbol of the city of Nanaimo, and for those troops from Nanaimo and from Vancouver Island, that they would be remembered whilst they were fighting, and for those that paid the ultimate sacrifice in Afghanistan.
Bishop's flag left Nanaimo bright and white in immaculate condition. It has returned, a little worse, for wear, torn, dusty, and faded by the Afghan sun.
To have a memento that was actually saw service over there in Afghanistan returned to us is huge, and I think the fact that it was returned in its service condition, I think, is important as well. It's not pressed, it's not neat, it's not colorful, it's badly faded and somewhat dirty, and very much weather worn, but it flew over that forward base and probably saw a great deal of action in itself.
I just hope that they take something positive out of it, and that, geez, I don't know, that it's, you know, that we were there and we did that. We were helping.
The flags hold memories of Afghanistan that will remain in the hearts and minds of soldiers for decades to come. Bishop hopes it will become a permanent installation at the Military Museum and a permanent reminder for the sacrifices Canadian troops made for the future of the Afghan people. Jet Bazzi, CTV News, Nanaimo.